Jesse Palmer. I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rose.
Hey guys, I caught up with Coach Scott Frost before the game. This is going to be a huge challenge to get this upset on the road. Not only is this one of the best quality opponents they have faced so far, it is a quality crowd. You can hear from the noise. This crowd is ready to get after it. A very hostile environment. We will see how they handle it, and I will keep you posted.
Oh, this bitch jumping.
On the field.
Hey, Sean.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Coming out with it, it's Farmer. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Knights offense will have the football first. And here's the big fella, senior tight end. They'll try to feed him today. They say the tight end's always open, and he seems to always be, and he's always making big plays.
There's a lot of great attributes about a tight end, like the size, the physicality. This guy, though, what sticks out the most is the speed. That you want to play him man-to-man, put a linebacker on him, that's a problem. You put a safety on him, he's still got good enough speed and size to go win. Palmer, this guy, they put him everywhere, and he wins because of that blazing speed.
It's really crazy to think about that he might actually be their fastest. If you had everybody lined up at receiver, tight end, just running vertical routes, he might actually be the fastest. And Dave, we've even seen him on film run away from cornerbacks as well in man coverage. Nobody can seem to catch up with this guy. A very unique skill set for a tight end. Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. To the air, it's Barnett. Looking down the middle. Finds the big tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The Knights will have it 1st and 10. They'll give it to Watson. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
I mean, you just can't teach and coach big D tackles to be that quick. I mean, he shot right out of his stance, beat the offensive lineman, and he was in the backfield before the O-line even knew it.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire.
Oh, I didn't even see it. That should have been a pick.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down.
Really nice job by the quarterback understanding I needed to throw this ball hard. Like, I got to fit it in there tight. And a nice job by the wide receiver wearing it, because he really didn't have a choice, because he was going to wear that one regardless.
Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And this is going to be the matchup for this defense all game long. Containing the QB speed, because he can get out and he can roll. Nice job.
That's juvie, bro.
Judging his speed, getting out there, getting the sack, and most importantly, getting a hit on him early in this football game so he can physically feel you, and those hits can start to add up throughout a football game.
He gets a block. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. So Houston's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. Every time he gets a chance to make a play, the entire stadium holds its breath.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
To the air, it's Wegman. The quick out. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. 4th down and 1, and they'll go for it. They'll run for it. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down?
And that's exactly where you want one of your best football players, right in the middle of your defense. And watch that dude hunt, man. 4th down, and he flies up, finds the football, makes the big play for this defense. He's the guy who they talk to in the headset, and he's the guy who just made the big play.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised. And initially, he's flushed out of the pocket. Nothing's open. And he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't. And he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
And there was nowhere to go. Just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Quickly complete. He ended up going backwards on the play, and they will not convert that 3rd down. The Knights will line up to punt it away. First punt was gorgeous. Let's see if he can do it again. He won't be able to return this one as it goes out of bounds. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Looking for space. It's Hughes. Turning it on. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up.
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
Great job by the defense taking away the quarterback's primary target on that play and forcing the incompletion.
And the Cougars are facing 3rd and inches. Finding some room.
That was ugly looking.
They'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Defense has dominated the early part of this game, and the stats point that out emphatically. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the 2nd quarter. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field.
This bitch lit, huh?
To throw, it's Wegman. Complete. Good pick up a little bit short of the sticks.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
That touch pass went nowhere. Stopped behind the line of scrimmage.
Really good job by the defense seeing it and going and getting it. Nice job understanding the touch pass. It could happen. Those guys go in motion, man. I got to understand. Safety's got to see that, start flying down, getting ready to play that. Nice job by the defense being ready for that play.
That'll be enough for the 1st down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Houston is moving it quickly down the field. Hands it off on the counter. Breaks into the open.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early enough. And there are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. They'll try to pick up the 1st through the air. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the cornerback. Hey, a lot of cornerbacks want to cover. They want to drop back. They're not really about that life. They don't want to be the tackling kind of guy. They're like, yeah, leave that to the linebackers. That dude committed, came up, made a nice
That nigga dropped the ball? What the fuck?
A great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They want a little extra time to think over this 3rd and long as we've got a timeout. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. Throws toward the end zone. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Dead center perfect. And with that, they break the seal on the scoring. It's 3-0.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Knights start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They're looking for any type of offense to try to get this thing going down 3-0. Scanning the field, it's Barnett. Makes the catch. It's Charles. Runs through a man. He might have space. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a 1st down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. The keeper on the option. But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense shutting down all the options. Don't let him get into his reading phase. Go get him right now, play sound, and more importantly, tackle him and get him on the ground.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Working that left side now. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the 1st down. The Knights come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Watson.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Reads it, fires complete. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Looking for a big game.
Defense.
Never had a chance. Incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
There's a crease.
Bro,
Run out of bounds at about the
you blitzing off that
13-yard
edge,
line,
man.
and
There's
that's
no
where
way
this
it's supposed to
offense
go.
will go back to work.
Well, he was able to gash him on that play. You just give this guy 1 inch, one little crease. He puts his foot in the ground, and he gets north fast.
Wide receiver going in motion. Plows through the defense. And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. Timeout Houston, their 2nd. They'll get together to decide how to play this 2nd down. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Back to pass, it's Barnett. Makes the grab.
Aww.
And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, UCF!
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch.
Hello?
In the end zone, that was a nice play.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So they put together a 9-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. And here's the return. He'll be stopped just short of the 25-yard line. They'll mark it at the 24, and good work by the coverage unit. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. They'll start this drive with a chance to regain the lead, down 7-3. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Frederick. Out across the 30, steps out of bounds at the 31-yard line as they try to put something together. The Cougars with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Second down, they'll go to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. He'll throw on third down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Split backs here. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. The run inside. It's Chambers.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
At the line of scrimmage, but they won't snap it here. They're going to use a timeout instead. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. And here comes the offense on second down. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll run play action. Throws to the tight end. And wings it incomplete.
It seemed like there may have been a miscommunication there between the QB and receiver, just not on the same page.
3rd and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Looking for a man. It's Barnett. And this is going to be incomplete on third down.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
The Knights will try to pick it up on 4th down. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt.
And how about this defense, man? A lot of times on 4th and long, you see conservative calls where they back up in heavy zones. Man, they bring pressure, catch them off guard a little bit, speed up the thought process, do a nice job of mixing it up. And because of that, they force the 4th down, incompletion, and they get the football back.
Nice quick throw there. And it's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these 2 guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't
get off this pistol shit.
That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Complete with conviction on the crosser. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Cougars are going to use their 3rd and final timeout here. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. To the air, it's Wegman. He'll off one deep down the left side. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the
stop running.
Well, the offense is doing their best to try and at least get into field goal range here at the end of the first half. So they take a vertical shot down the field, but give the defense credit. Lots of eyes back there on the quarterback. They're able to break on the ball and make sure that throw falls incomplete.
Back to throw, time running short in the half. Looking left. That's caught. It's Walker. Makes the grab and a nice gain. Gets it to the 35. Clock still running.
Hurry up.
Play of the half. looking downfield on first down. He'll take a shot. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
DB does an outstanding job here on the deep pass. Locating the football, no PI, able to swat it away, pass incomplete.
Just a few seconds to go here in the first half, and they'll send out the field goal team. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. What a disappointment. No good.
That's an easy kick. I'm tripping.
Still a 4-point deficit. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, we are beginning to see a little separation in the standings. The Week 5 edition of our update show. We start with Colorado taking on the number 10 team, the Texas Tech Red Raiders.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. What did they talk about at halftime, Holly?
Hey, guys, the Cougars head coach told me coming out of the locker room, their defense has done a terrific job so far, and today they're kicking off here to start the second half. That defense has got to step up again because they are facing a really stout running game. They've done a good job in the first half, but I will let you know how this continues to build here in the third quarter. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Bring in the heat.
Oh, what was that?
It's picked off. Oh, that's not the way to start a drive. Touchdown, Knights. And they turn it into a defensive score.
This is a disaster.
By the linebacker, understanding and diagnosing pass right away. Getting his eyes on the quarterback, breaking on the football, making the huge interception, and then taking it back to the high school days, man. In his glory days at the running back spot, running all the way to the house and scoring the touchdown.
Man, we gotta pull you, bro. That's what the league for. We got a true freshman that's a dynamo.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-3. Fielded in the end zone, it's Drake. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Houston offense once again. The offense goes back to work, and the defense is keeping them in it right now. They just really haven't gotten much done when they've had the football. The option, the keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go.
Oh, he's got some space.
Absolutely.
Way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Hughes. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here comes the option. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that third down play turned into a disaster.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On fourth down, looking to pass.
Oh, call holding on me.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. What an unfortunate penalty there. They thought they'd converted the fourth down. Instead, they'll have to try it again. Houston sends the punt team onto the field. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He'll get it to about the 25 before they put a stop to the return. They'll run the RPO and throw it right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Now, you've seen the evolution of these slot receivers. They're just matchup nightmares. They're hard to get your hand on. A lot of times, they're off the football. You can't jam them. These guys are so productive, and offenses really feature their best players most time in those slot positions.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Let's see what call they have on 3rd and long from the 28. To throw, it's Barnett. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Knights will call on their punt team. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. Houston sending the offense back onto the field. These guys really need to get something going on this drive. They are still well within striking distance, but they have very little to show for their... There he goes! He's out of bounds a little bit short of the 40-yard line. Let's mark it at the 38. The running game doing work. They had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Here comes the heat. Got his man to the left. Good pick up there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Hughes. Six-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. They'll go right back to it. And you want to talk about game tackling.
Nice.
Everybody on the defense run to the ball. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. They'll make the stop, but the chains will move. It's a 1st down for Houston.
I just love it when my quarterback knows situational football. They run the option. He understands. It's 4th and short. Like, I got to stick my nose in there, get north-south, and try to get that 1st down. I love when I have a quarterback that can do that.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And the defense, you hold your breath. When this receiver has the football out in space, you have got to make sure you're playing with outstanding pursuit. Nice job there, but as this game goes on, they've got to keep an eye on this guy and make sure they know where he is at all times.
We've reached the end of the period, and it's UCF holding the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Back to throw, it's Henderson. A little screen to the running back. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the 1st down. They'll spot it at the 22. At the end of a play, there is an injured Houston player on the field. Houston coming to the line with a new set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the right. Rolls it in. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. He's looking to pass. Under fire. Finds some time.
Yeah, it's like off.
Scramble his way free, but that defense does a great job, and there's no gain on the play.
And And I really like the decision by the quarterback there. And listen, it's early in the downs. Like, don't force it. Don't make a turnover. He tucks it and get what you can get and then live the play.
He's going for the goal line. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Cougars. They'll go for 2 here and try to climb within a field goal late. He's looking to throw. He gets it in for the 2, and now a field goal would tie it. So a scoring drive there of 83 yards, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out. It's Jackson. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. UCF has it once again. What do you think about that? They'll send the back in motion. They'll start on the ground with Duke Watson. Turning it on. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense is going to try and grind their way to a win now, and they're going to start force-feeding this guy the football, too. He's made a few plays earlier in this game, but now in the fourth quarter, it's about force-feeding him, getting some push up front, and just icing this thing.
And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Here's a give to Watson. And he'll be brought down.
And that's 2 really good plays in a row by this defense. So you've come up big, you've forced a 3rd down. One more big stop. Now I can get him to punt the football, give my offense a chance to go down the field and to score some points.
Watson again. He was fighting his way through those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple yards short. The Knights will punt this one away. Wants to bring it back.
Watch. You gotta let that bitch bounce, bro.
Ready to go with a fresh possession. Holly Rowe has an update.
Hey guys, checking in from the Houston sideline. I can see a big-time decision looming right now with the coaching staff. They need this field goal. They need to rely on their kicker right now, but he's already missed in this game, so I can see conversations happening. The kicker is working into the net right now, trying to keep calm and cool if they do call his number. We'll see what they decide. I'll keep you posted. Guys?
Holly, thank you. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Hughes. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Such a big part to convert these 3rd downs, and they've got it at the 42. This Houston offense about to snap it on first down again. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Goes to the option.
I pitched the ball. That's a touchdown.
And they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Certain moments in the game you know are just a little bit bigger. Here's one of them. Big play coming on 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads it left. Active hands from the defense forcing that incomplete pass. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Might be changing the route. On 4th down, going to the air. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And if you listen carefully, you can start to hear some of the boo birds coming out from this home crowd. They know their offense needs points, and this late in the game, they're watching them.
Snags it, and he's open. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Cougars, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Run in the red zone. It's Hughes.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Looking to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
3rd and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. You better get rid of this one quick.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. Looking to throw, it's Henderson. Breaks into the open. Headed to the end zone. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The offense will use a timeout with 25 seconds left.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the 4th quarter. We've got an opportunity, 1 possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Going for 6.
I seen him come up.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need 1 play, and this game is over. 1 takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this, I'm into this game right now.
And now this team has fallen into a 3-game slide, and a season of promise has now had a lot of promises broken.
Yeah, this is a team that really needs to take a long, hard look in the mirror right now and make a decision. What are we going to be? What am I about? What am I willing to do at this point of the season to get this thing turned around? A lot of tough and real conversations are going to have to take place.
And this is when the coaches really make their money, right? How can I get my kids to focus when I know there's probably not a lot to play for down the road? So let's win every game.